Timmy here. In case you missed it, I'm still homeless. I still don't give a fuck. I will still make it because it doesn't matter. Yes, you heard me right. I don't give a fuck. I'm still homeless. And it doesn't matter. In fact, so much so that I'm grateful for it, as you already saw in the fucking title, right? But Timmy, what the fuck are you talking about? You're grateful for being homeless for years now? You must be kidding. This is not true. This is a clickbait title. You're just making you're just making fun of us at this point. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Well, maybe, but I don't think so. No, I think that I am actually grateful for it. Well, I think. I'm quite fucking sure, actually. So why is that? Am I insane? Or is there actually something to be learned through hardship and just being abandoned to yourself, let's say? Relying solely on yourself for your own survival, consolation, enjoyment, and so on and so forth, whatever else you could come up with. So how is it possible? How can I be grateful for these hardships, which I chose myself, which are self-inflicted, by the way? Yeah, because obviously nobody forced me to be homeless. That's ridiculous. If I really wanted to not be anymore, I could have easily just manipulated my way out of it, I guess, something like that. I mean, there's always ways of doing things, right? But somehow I'm still staunch on this fucking idea of not giving up on pursuing my own path. So what the fuck am I talking about, basically? And why am I here shooting this video by myself outside, even though today I'm sickly, I have an actual cold, but still, I'm showing up. I still did whatever the fuck I was supposed to do on this day, which is my business things, cold outreach to businesses, and gym. Regardless of how I feel, well, physically or mentally, basically. Most of you motherfuckers would have just, well, let's be frank, you would have sat it out. Like, oh, I'm I have a cold, man. I can't go to the gym. I cannot do anything. I need to lie down. Take it easy, bro. What? Take it easy for what? What the fuck is gonna happen to you? Please tell me. Like, genuine question. What the fuck is gonna happen to you if you go and do that thing which you know deep down you're supposed to do, even though you don't feel like it, even though you have a headache, you have a fucking cold, you have an injury, or whatever the fuck else? What will happen to you? Nothing. 99% of cases, nothing will happen. You're just coming up with bitch excuses not to do the shit you know you're supposed to do. Like, nobody's forcing me to talk to this iPhone right now. I have a cranky voice. I don't feel like it, but I'm still doing it because I can. It's a privilege. What? Yes, it's a fucking privilege to be alive and to, I don't know, try to do your best. That's all that matters, really, in the end. It doesn't matter what you define as success or whatever else. Like, materialistic nonsense, it comes and goes. You don't really control any of it, do you? It could all be stripped from you any second, any day, let's say. Right? I mean, it could. You don't really control it. The only thing that you control is your willpower, is your soul, if you will. I call it soul. I just like it. I just like to be... I just like to sound cool like that, okay? So, the point being, it doesn't really matter what you do. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can be a painter, you can be a bricklayer, you can be an artist, whatever the fuck you want to do. But as long as you actually put your best into it, as you try to make it as good of a thing as you could ever make it to be, it's fine. You don't need to come up with... You don't need to beat yourself down because it's not perfect, or because it's not this and that, because in your fucking imagination it should have looked like something else, that in your fantasy world you should have been, I don't know, you should have been a fucking celebrity or influencer or whatever the fuck else. Like, who cares? Who the fuck cares? So returning back to the fucking point, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I got to experience real hardship, which was self-induced, by the way, which not many are capable of doing, self-inducing pain and suffering onto themselves. I guess it takes a certain mindset. I mean, if you're able to, more power to you. That's commendable. That deserves respect, I guess. I'm not saying you should respect me. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to say that you should be striving towards something greater than yourself. Not just thinking about me. How can bro, I want to play video games. I want to smoke weed. I want that bitch. I want girls. Why is no girl paying attention to me? Bitch, shut the fuck up. Why do you care about girls in the first place? Okay, this might sound controversial, but why the fuck do you care about what the fuck is... Okay, you're gonna get a girl, so now what? Now what? Imagine you could get any girl you want, right? This is what young men are thinking all the time because they've been psyoped by the machine, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the Matrix. Imagine you could get any woman you want right now for any amount of time. It will get quite old. It will even get on your nerves. Trust me, it will. Sooner or later, you'll realize she's not that angel you painted her to be in your imagination. She's quite different from that. She's a human. She's a, well, Homo sapiens, animal, whatever you want to call it. Imagine you got her. Then what? Is that your life purpose? To get a bitch? I mean, if that's your life purpose, okay, I give up. Just go try your, do that. Fuck off, bitch. I mean, I don't know what to say, really. I mean, if your life purpose is to fuck a bitch, I mean, I just don't watch my videos, okay? Just click away right now. Good. I hope that only the mentally stable, strong, honorable people are still watching at this point, because those ones that care about just pleasing their bodily functions as their main life purpose, they're just beyond redeemable, I guess, at this point. Well, if they're past 18, let's say. Anyway, I'm getting carried away because, well, as I said, I have a cold. I know it's not an excuse, but still, it's hard to keep track of everything. Yeah, I'm grateful for all the lessons, for the hardships, for the suffering, for the pain, because it has taught me, apart from the fact that it has taught me to rely on myself, to not be a bitch, and all of that. That's fine and dandy, but the point is, what is the point? I already said it, I think. Well, rewind the video and watch it, I guess, at this point. Stay true to yourself.